it's Dmitry here, and today I would like to talk about another functionality in JavaScript. It's called object assign. So essentially this functionality, it allows you to assign or to create a new object and copy existing data of existing object to a new object, right? Essentially, you can see here I just make some comments. That's how it works. Every object, it contains a default method which is called assign. So like if we decide to create a new object, he is going to be our new object or target object, and here we're going to add the second or multiple source objects or existing objects, right? Okay guys, I will show you the example, the real life example. First of all, I would like to create an first object. It's going to be a basic object, going to contain two properties. So first name, I'm going just to stick with the same patterns or with the same property that I used in previous tutorials. It's Dmitry, essentially my name, first name, last name, key. So pretty much it, right? So I just defined two properties for object with name obj. So this is the actual variable, right? And this object was assigned to this variable. Cool guys. And now what I would like to do, I would like to define, I guess, a second object. Yeah, why not? Const object 2, and let's call it, what are we going to do now? We're going to use actual functionality, right? Object dot assign. That's how you're doing this stuff. That's how you create a new object based on this method, assign method. So let's pass first argument to this method, and essentially it's going to be just an empty object, right? So guys, this is the target object, right? Essentially this is the object that going to be created, right? And now I'm just going to pass the second parameter, which in this case existing object, right? And this object contains this information, right? Or these two properties, right? So, and essentially what will happen is this final or new object or target object, it's going to be just a copy of existing object, right? And it's going to carry all the source object data, right? All the source object properties. And to prove it, guys, I would like just to log it out. Console.logout. And so let's see, guys. So you can see, guys, object 2, which is this one, right? Which is a new object, and it just carries or contains the same properties as at the source object, right? At this initially created object, right? Which is pretty cool, guys. So now we have kind of two objects and they have the same values, right? Or they have the same properties. So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to show you, for example, if I would like to add a new property here, right? Or let's add like two properties. I would like to add property h and 32, and the second one is going to be nationality, and nationality going to be Russian. Guess what's my nationality, by the way? I guess you already guessing. So guys, and now what will happen? This final or target object, it's already even without defining this or assigning this source object, this new object, it already contains these two properties, right? And new created properties. But what will happen when we're going to merge or combine this object and this new object? Final object going to contain all of the properties all together, right? Which is going to contain age, nationality, first name and last name, right? That's, yeah, it's just going to combine all the properties into one final object, target object, right? Or going to create a new target object with all the properties from the source object and the target object, right? Okay, let's see, guys. Just let's talk in more working, I guess. So you can see, guys, age, nationality is still there, right, in this new target or created object. And then we also grabbing extra or all the properties from the source object, which is in this case this object, right? So, and yeah, we just came up with this final object. Pretty cool, guys. And now also I would like to show you one more thing. I guess it's really interesting to show you guys how, like, the behavior object tree. And what I would like to do, I would like to use the same functionality dot assign. And what I would like to do here, I would like to define the property of the same name nationality, right? But I would like to say Australian. Would like to be sure that I spell it correctly. So yeah, and then also I would like to pass this source object, which is going to be object 2. And let's see what will happen in this case, guys. And pretty cool stuff will happen. Okay, guys, you can see, right? So what happened here, guys? First of all, we can see, like, we pass in this object 2, which essentially contains all this information, right? All this data. So, and you can see that nationality with passing, it's Russian, right? But here in this new object, I'm defining this property, the same property name nationality, but with different value, Australian, right? It's not Russian anymore. But what will happen in this case, we going to combine this object, right? Or we're going to pass all the properties from this object to this object, right? To target object. But because this target object already contain a property with the same name, this property, it's going to be then it's going to be swapped, or this property going to be deleted, and it's going to be replaced with the same property name, but the value of this property going to come from here, from this object, from source object, right? So, and essentially it's going to be Russian. It's not going to be Australian anymore, right? The value going to be changed. It's going to be replaced. But the actual property is still going to exist, right? Because it's the same property name, right? So that's how it works, guys. So in the final one, the final object 3, you can see here, it's going to have four properties: nationality Russian, and the rest of the properties the same as in object 2, which makes sense, right? Because it was a source object. So I hope, guys, it's clear, and I hope, guys, it's you're going to make sense out of this tutorial. And to be honest with you guys, like, in my practice, I just use it almost on an everyday basis, like this particular functionality is just, it's really amazing, and it's really useful, and it's just necessary. And it's necessary for any object manipulations, and it just, it's one of the essential tools of JavaScript developer. That's it. Simple as that, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you like it. If you really enjoy it, please like it. Please subscribe, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet. And I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Have a lovely day. Goodbye, guys.